Okay, so quick video on how I stay warm inside the truck. I've gotten a lot of questions about my setup and whatnot. And what I got going on here is my Honda generator with a hose going to another tank for extended runtime. So all I do is I fire up the generator. All right. So fire up the generator, put it on economy mode. Then I just, sorry, didn't mean to block you out there. Then I just take an extension cord, plug it in, down there. And I just run that extension cord around here and to the door here. Run it inside the door, right down here, and then close the door. And no, the door won't damage the cord. You've got a rubber seal that goes around the door. The door doesn't slam metal to metal, so it won't damage the cord at all. It just gets squished in that little seal there. Won't damage the seal either. And it's just a small, lamp cord. It's pretty thin, so it's not a big deal. So then the working end is on the inside. So now up in here in the back of the truck, I have a standard twin size electric blanket. Just got the controls here. You push that button, push that button, and it turns on. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it turns on, and then you set whatever temperature you want. But the part that keeps like the ambient air warm, so when I wake up in the morning it's not freezing to death, is in the front. Let's see if I can get this turned around here. Get this. This is my heater. It is a 400 watt. It's actually designed to warm up your hands on a desk. And what I've done is I've taken one of these magnetic mounts that you can get from Walmart, and I've stuck it to the bottom of it, and then I put a piece of duct tape over it, over the little button that makes it so that if these things tip over, they shut off. So I've taken a piece of duct tape and pressed that button down, and then I put one of these magnetic mounts on to the bottom of it. It has double-sided sticky tape that it comes with, and you just stick it to the bottom of the heater. Then what I did is right here on the center, the upper console thing, is I put the plate that it's supposed to go on the back of your phone. I stuck that there, and it's flat. So you just take, bink, and you stick the heater there, aim it where you want it, and then it looks like that. And then the heater is just there. Then you just reach up here, turn it on, and it blows hot. So that keeps me warm. That's all I use. Now, on a really, really cold day, I will take I have another extension cord that I run from the generator and I plug the truck in with. This is a 7.3, and it does not like to start under about 40 degrees. Anybody that's owned a 7.3 knows how 7.3s are. So don't put down in the comments, oh, you got to do this and you got to do that and you got to do something. 7.3s just are notorious for not wanting or not liking to start. They'll start with it a little bit chilly, but they don't like it. They sit there and shake like it's got a dragster with a cam in it. So I just plug it in, and then it starts up really easy in the morning. But this is the setup that I use to keep warm. Little tiny heater, 400 watts. Don't get the 3 setting thing that has like 800, 1000, and 15. Way too hot. Way too hot. Even with this, if the temperature is, I don't want to say warm, but warm enough outside that it's not like sub-zero, I'll even crack a window and leave a window open overnight, or I'll shut that off and only turn it on like in the morning before I want to get up. I I don't just hear my alarm clock and then pop up out of bed. I set an alarm clock. If I need to get up at 8, then I set one at 7, at 7:15, at 7:30, at 7:45, and at 8, and at 8:15. Because I don't get up early in the morning. I don't like it. So I got to set a lot of alarm clocks. So when my first alarm clock goes off, then I'll turn that on and it will warm up the inside, but I'll be nice and toasty warm under my electric blanket. That's it. Nothing else fancy, nothing super expensive. That I got at Walmart on clearance for like $5 in, I forget where it was. Might have been like North Carolina or something. But I think they're regularly like $12 or something at Walmart. And it's just one setting. It's either fan or it's heat. But it's only 400 watts. So it's not a ton of heat. It's designed really just to put your hands in front of and warm your hands up. It's already too warm in here. So my primary is my electric blanket that my wife got me for Christmas, and I love that thing. Love the electric blanket. I like my body being warm, but my head, and like I can stick my leg out and cool it off if I need to. So I like to have the electric blanket cranked up. So that's it. Nothing fancy, nothing super expensive. I mean, except for the generator. If you have a generator, then it's great. If you got to go out and buy a generator, then you can buy the Predators, or you can buy one of those Hondas if you really want it. If I had to do it all over again, like I bought the generator for a different purpose and I'm just using it for this. But for plugging this truck in and running heat inside, the little bit larger one, like a 3500, would probably be a better bet for me, because the block heater on the 7.3s is almost 1500 watts. Mine pulls about 1400 watts. I think they're spec'd out at like 1200 watts. The newer trucks, like the newer 250s and 350s, the block heater is only like 600 watts. So it doesn't take as much power. The generator has to run at max to run the block heater, that heater, and my electric blanket. So you might want to have a little bit bigger generator. Unless you've got a newer truck, then you wouldn't really have to worry about it, because you've probably got one of those smaller block heaters too. But if you're not going to plug your truck in, then you don't need to worry about it at all. You could actually run this whole setup on one of those Honda 1000s, which are even cheaper. You can get them for like $1,000 or less. I've seen them for $600 or $700 on eBay. Yeah, you can get a Predator for cheaper than that, but the Hondas just are proven. They run a long time. The Predators are pretty good too. They're not as fuel efficient, and they're not quite as quiet. And as far as longevity goes, yeah, you could buy two for the price of one of the Hondas, but I'd rather just have the Honda and let it run. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you got something good out of this, then click the like button, click the little bell so it tells you that I'm uploading new stuff. And as always, I have safe travels, and I hope to see you on the road.